Let's take a look at the top 3 plays. Russell Westbrook shaking and baking around Curry and slamming it down for the easy 2. Number 2. Russell Westbrook shaking and baking again, but this time passing it off to Carmelo with a dunk. Number 1. Paul George with the steal and the fast break slam. Beautiful windmill, one-handed slam. The Warriors have the lead right now. Kevin Durant with the huge 3. They also had a 3 from Stephen Curry. Look at the adrenaline. Draymond Green hit a 3 of his own. Those 3 3-pointers made the difference. Kevin Durant with 9 points, Draymond Green with 5, and Curry with 5. Now, as I was saying in the previous video, NBA Live 18 is playing different after a recent in-game data update. I'm not talking about a patch that comes with patch notes. I'm talking about an in-game data update that you get at the beginning when you first load up the game. The game plays way faster. Currently, I have it at the default speed, and for some reason, it feels 10 times more responsive than it did the last time I played NBA Live. And I play NBA Live constantly for the Ultimate Team challenges, for weekly matchups, so I definitely can realize the difference. Just look at the gameplay right now. How fast Durant hit that fast break. Look at that. It just plays way more smoother. And right now, I believe it's available for a very cheap price. If you haven't tried NBA Live 18, you got nothing to lose. The 1 mode alone is worth the purchase. Getting more gear for your player, playing online, all of that definitely is worth the price they have the game at right now. But other than that, I think it's the most complete basketball game when it comes to gameplay. And I might sound crazy, I know. And I might be biased because I love NBA Live. But right now, oh my God, Steven Adams denied. But now the game is playing that much smoother. Blocked. And everything has to be very responsive. You see how Durant just hit that 3? I'm not making this up. I was able to get the block. And he quickly got the ball, turned that way, made me go right, and hit the 3-pointer. Actually, let me run that back so you can see what happened to me in case you missed it. I was playing as Ferguson, and that one little move he made me go the other direction. I went that way thinking he was going to grab the ball and charge to the basket. He turned and shot it for a 3, just like that. NBA Live 18 has not felt this responsive. Oh, I got around Curry! That little spin move was done with the right stick. The game is playing very responsive. The last time you played NBA Live 18 was the demo. I highly suggest that you check out the game after this latest in-game data update. Durant with another 3-pointer. Look how smooth that was. The way he passed the ball off and Durant took the shot. I've never seen that celebration after the shot, by the way. But in previous years, EA always uses January to add new updates to NBA Live within the game data updates. And that means new animations. Oh, I didn't mean to pass it to him. I pressed the wrong button. So that means almost dunked Durant, but that boy is too tall. That boy is too tall, man. They gave him steroids for breakfast when he was a kid. So that was saying in previous years, man, I'm going to bring in Patterson as shooting guard. In previous years, playing NBA Live, around January, they always have a major in-game data update, which usually tweaks the graphics. Oh my God, Patterson coming off of the bench and provided a beautiful 3-pointer. So in previous years, around January, they updated the game tremendously. In NBA Live 14, they updated it to feature better visuals, better lighting effects, and better graphics. For live, oh my god, I left them open for a second. For live 15, I believe it was, I couldn't remember what the January update brought. And live 16, it had 2 January updates because it was out for a while. And usually what happens is that the January in-game data update, which is different from receiving a patch with patch notes. The game data updates don't have patch notes. It just says new data. Look at this fast break. You see, in previous versions of NBA Live 18, the fast break was not that fast as it is now. As soon as he got the steal, he was already getting his dunk ready. So usually these data updates for January give you a clue of what Live 18 might add in the next game. So if this is any indication, when Live 16 got updated in January 2017, it was more physical at the paint. And when we got Live 18, guess what? It played more physical at the paint, as you can see there. So what this game data has added to NBA Live 18, everything feels that much more responsive. I kid you not. The game feels super responsive. It looks super responsive. Everything just looks more faster. Like if they increase the frames per second, and I still have it at the default speed, and everything feels that much more responsive. So what that tells me is that when they make the switch to the Frostbite engine for Live 19, everything's gonna play that much more responsive. Look at Adams, wide open. As soon as I saw it, I was able to set it up. Before, there'll be that moment where you press the buttons and you don't feel the responsiveness. Not anymore. And I'm really happy about it, even though it's made the game more difficult for me. As you can see, I'm down by 13 right now. And it's because now you really have to play defense. See, I missed Curry for 1 second. He got the 2. Everything is happening much more faster. The way they're passing off the ball. Oh, take the shot. Almost. So everything's happening much more faster. The way they move the ball. The way they find open. Look at that. Although he missed, it could have easily been a score. Because he found Klay Thompson open. Look how fast, man. Blocked. Got it back. Passed it off. Passed it off. Stolen. Like everything is just that much faster. A couple of updates ago, I realized that the facial expressions were more responsive and more realistic, and now that has translated into the game. Now in the current generation of consoles, if a development team has a release date, then they're trying everything they can to release the game that day. They're trying to get a playable build for release, but they're going to continue to work on the game after the game comes out and get the full potential of the game out. So what that means is that maybe when they launched Live 18 in September, they had a really playable build ready, but they knew there was a lot of ways they could update the game within updates and game data updates. Look at the responsiveness. I knew he was covering me, so I kind of slowed down and went around him. Light work. And he looked at him the whole time. I'm going to start this full court press. Even though I only got 3-minute quarters and there's probably no way I could win the game, I still want to make something of the game. That was my fault because I was playing as Steven Adams. I play with no HUD. No, Westbrook, get that. Backcourt violation is alright. As long as you didn't give them the open too. I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro. There's a chance that what I'm experiencing is what they worked on for the Xbox One X. fast break, an actual fast break, without no hesitation, courtesy of the brand new in-game data update. So there's a chance that they had specific upgrades set for the Xbox One X, and they hadn't transferred them over to the PlayStation 4 Pro. And now they finally maybe transferred some of those in-game little updates. All I know is the game is playing faster. I'm not making it up. Hopefully you guys can see it through YouTube, because YouTube degrades the video a little bit. The recording itself degrades the video a little bit from what it actually looks like on my TV in its native resolution. Bang. Then from there, YouTube degrades the video on top of that. So hopefully through all that, you guys can see the responsiveness from the dribble. Look at it. I got around him right there, but I missed my opportunity. So now I'm just trying to cook him. Missed. So hopefully you guys see how fast and responsive the game actually is. It's made the game that much more difficult than it was when it launched. Oh, blocked. I really thought I was going to get that. I should have made another kind of dribble move. Westbrook. In and out. Come on, what you going to do, Draymond? Passing it off. I love how the AI is so smart. They knew I was right in front of them. So instead of trying to force it, he dished it out to his teammate. The AI has been very responsive these last few days. I've been dying to make this video so I could talk about it and explain to you guys what's happening before your eyes, because you might not see it at first glance. I only feel it because I play live every day. So as soon as the game started playing faster, I realized it, and it was too late. The other team beat my ass. I had no chance of beating them. Look at that. Look how fast the Warriors are moving the ball. Oh my God. Stolen. Get him. You got that. I definitely lost this game, and maybe the Warriors are going to lose in real life. Oh my God. How could I miss that shot? Like, I was wide open. I rarely ever miss a wide open shot. The speed probably threw me off because it said I had a late release. Should have been faster, I guess. Ooh, the crowd liked that. They cheered for that that pass. If you don't believe me and you own NBA Live 18, download the latest patch and download the latest in-game data update and tell me if you felt difference, because maybe I don't know, maybe I'm smoking something, maybe I'm wrong. Did he get fouled? Come on, boy. I have a trick to try to make them miss shots. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm gonna try. But yeah, just look at the animations. They're a little bit faster. They're a little bit smoother. I wish I could make a comparison video, but I will have to download one of my old videos to really do it. And even then, I wouldn't be sure what speed I had the video on. But everything's just playing that much more responsive. Everything pops that much more. I've never heard them play this song for the highlights, which shows they're continuing to add stuff leading up to Live 19. Can't wait to see what this game plays like in June, because I know it's still going to play even more different. I lost by 22 points. That's crazy. Look at all these highlights and tell me they don't look fast and responsive. I don't even know what highlights they're going to show, but I know that it's going to prove my case. Look at that. The AI especially has been incredible. I'm almost speechless. But I can't complain, man. I'm really enjoying the game at this speed. I just have to adjust to it. And I was actually even thinking about lowering the default speed so it could feel like live did 2 weeks ago, because I played live 2 weeks ago better than I do now. So I was thinking about lowering the speed. But there's something exciting about the game feeling so brand new 4 months, 5 months after its release. It gives me a new reason to try to master the game and try to play better. I hope it really came across during this video. There was a play earlier in the game that I'm gonna see if I could try to find it in the highlights. But there was a play earlier that Steven Adams deflected a pass and Durant was able to recover it and dunk it right away. No hesitation, nothing. He just launched up and dunked it. Look at that. You can't see the responsiveness. I guarantee you that everything Westbrook is doing, I did it with my joysticks and with the controls. The fast breaks look like actual fast breaks now. Kind of kicked Durant's face there. Let's see if we can find that dunk by Durant that was off the deflected pass. Top replays, dunks, Golden State, Durant. I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe it was this one. Yep, it was this one. Alright, so check this out. So you know I'm not making it up. Curry's going to pass the ball to Durant because I'm double teaming him. Steven Adams over there is going to deflect it. Durant's going to end up with it and still dunk it. Look at this. You see how fast that was? No hesitation. And that was the computer. Let's see it in slow motion. Deflection. Durant still got his eyes on the ball. So he instantly grabs it and jumps up and dunks it. It makes you have to play defense that much better. How can I make the adjustment? When he launched that fast, Carmelo didn't know what the heck was happening before Durant had it in his hands. Let's see it one more time. Responsiveness, and I'm not making that up, man. It's crazy. Even the visuals in some ways, to me, are looking better. Carmelo kind of looks salty, kind of look upset. Didn't expect to get embarrassed like that, but he did. The facial expressions, I've noticed that from a couple updates ago, that a couple in-game data updates ago, that the facial expressions have been more realistic. Now, some people might be wondering, why don't developers discuss all these things when they're discussing the new game or the new updated version? Sometimes they don't want to discuss it because it's like a double-edged sword rather. If you admit that you fixed something, then you're admitting that it was wrong this whole time. So if they admit that they've improved the speed and the responsiveness of the game, as well as the visual and the facial expressions, then they're kind of admitting that this whole time we've been playing like an alpha version of it. Look, he got a gold tooth. Am I bugging? Or does Steven Adams have a gold tooth? Like, can you get that amount of detail in the other game? I'm trying to see this golden tooth my man has. Either that or he got a cavity. NBA Live 18 has cavities in the game right there. You see it? I'm not making it up. Let's zoom in even more. Look at that. Look at the cavity on my man's tooth. It's crazy. I have no words, man. Especially Draymond. When this game first launched, Draymond Green looked like Shitmon Green. I can't even explain how bad his face looked during the demo. And now, guess what? he looks like Draymond Green. Beautiful. NBA Live 18, man. Look at that. In case you don't see, this is the amount of detail the game has always had, by the way. That security guard got a gun on his belt. He not playing. He ready to shoot any 2K fan that try to run in the court. Look at the banners. We in Golden State, so I know they got some banners. There they go. They get kind of blurry now when you try to zoom in because they adjusted the motion blur. But look at those banners. 1974 to 1975 NBA champions. 2014, 2015. 2016, 2017. Retired jerseys. We got number 17, 24, 42, 13, 14, and 13. And 13 got retired twice. Or is the same name twice? Will Chamberlain. All I know is that NBA Live 19 is going to be crazy. And I don't know what 2K is going to bring out their ass to try to compete with NBA Live 18. But the conversation has started already. And NBA Live 18 is doing what they got to do to try to take over. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Peace. I'm not making it up. NBA Live is faster. Peace.